Hey YouTube, doing a little collection video. I think this is probably my favorite 10 knives. Maybe they're just my favorite 10 knives because they're probably the most recent knives. But let's start with the CRKT Tighe. I really pretty fond of this knife. It is very smooth. It closes and opens super smooth. It's pretty useful. So it's the one I carry the most. My only complaint is the if you notice, there's a texture right there, and it really rips up my pocket. I've gone in there and I sanded down just underneath the clip, and it's a little better. But when you first get it, I mean, it will tear a hole in your pocket. I've also got a fascination with Ganzo lately. This is one of their larger knives. It's the Ganzo 720 440C. Not bad. And for what Ganzo charges for their knives, totally, most of them are worth it. Here's another Ganzo. It's just a total Benchmade knockoff, but you know, the material's not as good. And see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, there we go. It's the 712. It's also 440C. This is, I really want to like this knife, but the playability, because of the curve here, it doesn't rest in your palm, so pulling the lock is not as easy. And I've already, by doing this, I've already lopped off the top of my pinky once with it. Still love it, but it's not as fun to play with. Here's another Ganzo. I love this one. The flipper's not much good, but the thumb stud is real fast. It's it is Ganzo 743. Love it. It's lightweight. It's one of my favorites. My most expensive knife. Got the Boker Quaiken. Love this knife. Really have no complaints about it at all. The lines are great. Everything's real pretty. Titanium handle scales. Yeah, probably my most recent acquisition. Went with the Kizer Sovereign Tang. It's one of their more affordable models. It's a sweet knife. It did take about a week of flipping it to make it smooth. They come a little bit rough, a little bit of oil, a little bit of work, and broke it right in. I have the CRKT jettison. It's the bigger model. I like it. I've seen some complaints. I had to adjust the screw, tighten down to get better centering, and people complain. I've heard someone on YouTube complain that the blade actually touches the aluminum spacer in here. Mine seems to have just a hair of a gap, so I guess I got lucky. I do like this knife. It's just feels good in the pocket, smooth, a little too slippery sometimes, but otherwise pretty nice. Let's see, let's go to the CRKT Fossil. I have the big one and the small one, and I love them both. The big one, I mean, it flips out with authority. I mean, it's got a long, heavy blade. It's a good looking knife. Fond of that one too. So these are my top 10. I have more knives in this. Let's see which one I'm leaving out here. The CRKT Swindle. It's my only complaint about the Swindle is the pocket clip. It's okay. It doesn't hold on very tight. So if you're not doing anything like running or doing anything like we might lose your knife, you'll probably be okay, but it doesn't hold on to my pocket very well. Action is real smooth. So that's definitely a gentleman's folder. Love that knife. But there it is. My favorite as of August 2016. Thanks, guys.